Hello everyone and welcome to Sinful Gaming. I hope you're all doing well, I hope you're all staying safe, and most of all, I hope you're all fighting that war against the Grey. Today's video we're going to talk getting started with the Middle-earth strategy battle game, and today we're going to take a look at the army of the Serpent Horde, the Haradrim. Now in this video we're going to talk about the army's bonus rule, how this affects Armulus building and the rules it provides for your force, and then look at a couple of units we recommend to get started with for the faction. We'll then take a look at a couple of other units we can use to expand upon after those first couple of initial purchases, before finally finishing off the video with a little sample army list for you to use as some inspiration for starting your own army of the Serpent Horde in the Middle-earth strategy battle game. Now the Serpent Horde, first of all we have the Scorpion Sting. A Serpent Horde army can include up to 50% of its warriors armed with bows. This is pretty cool. Straight away we're going to be able to get more shooting in the army, though it, does mean, we can just modify our list and we can play a little bit more freely with how we're building lists and the models we're taking in them. Now, remembering this also wouldn't include any models that are characters and have bows, that they don't count towards the limit anyway, so you're able to have 50% models of your fighters, not including your characters. Now, on top of this, all Haradrim warriors and raiders can apply the poisoned weapon special rule to their weapons. What poisoned weapons will do for your army is really nice. It's going to give you that little bit of extra sort of power with all your fighters, and so you're going to get the ability. When poison weapons, you can reroll wound rolls 1 when it's being used, and the weapon is coated in a poison, and therefore benefits from this rule will be listed in one of your model's profiles or given to you via the special rule. For example, a model with a poison sword special rule will reroll to wound rolls of 1 when using the sword, a model with poison arrows, etc., or, as it's saying here, applied to all of their weapons. Looking at where to start though, and we have Silveradan, the Serpent Lord, I think as the perfect place to start. You do have other named characters that have some options, certainly, like the Golden King of Abrakan, but I think Silveradan just provides you with a better starting point. So he's got the Serpent Banner, where it's a banner with a range of 6 inch, and definitely Silveradan will never suffer the penalty to his dual rolls for carrying it. And then he's got Heroic Resolve, March, Strike, and Challenge. A 5 value of 5, defense of 5, 3 attacks, 3 wounds, 3 might, 3 will, 1 fate, courage of 5 as well, all pretty nice. He has the option to ride upon an armoured horse, and he can also take a bow with poisoned arrows as well. He's got a poisoned sword as well, and his range of his steadfast is 12 inch rather than 6, thanks to his Ascendant rule. Now, you can choose to have alongside him Haradrim warriors. I think these are a great place to start. First of all, remembering in this faction they're going to have the entirety of all their models with poisoned weapons. So you can take the poisoned bows, which already come, but they'd also have poisoned daggers as well, or poisoned swords, whatever weapon they're choosing to take. Now, the Haradrim are really cool because they're the only way you can get warhorns and in your force, but you can also choose to take banners as well, and the spears in there as well are really nice, so you can get poisoned spears on your warriors of the Haradrim. The base sort of fighter, fight value 3, strength 3, defense 4, this is really sort of where you lack. You do not have, the highest strength, but the ability with your poison weapons to get rerolls really does help in this respect. Looking at where we can go next though, and we're going to start looking at the Serpent units. First of all, the Serpent Guard are really interesting. They got Poison Spears standard, so they have armor and a spear. This gives them a defense of 4, 5 value of 4 as well, with only a strength of 3, but once again, the poison weapons here are really going to help, re-rolling ones on those wound rolls is going to be really nice. Do have color 3, which is nice as well. Now, you could also choose to go Serpent Riders, which are a mounted version of your Serpent Guard. They've got the Poison War Spears, Armor War Spear, and the Horse. 5 value 4, defense 4, all that same sort of stat line as your Serpent Guard there. Now, we then have the Haradrim Taskmaster, who I think is a great secondary hero to pick up. Now, he's not going to help Silveradan too much, but definitely once you start adding other heroes, he's really going to become quite useful. His big thing is his Whip of the Masters, where each time a friendly hero model within 6 inches of the Taskmaster from your same army list, including any Taskmasters, attempts a heroic move, march, or heroic shoot, you can roll a d6 on a 4+. The action they've declared is not expending a point of might for them to do so. He's also got Heroic March himself. The only one he really benefits Silveradan is Heroic Might, but, pretty cool. He's got Armor, Club, and a Whip. He's going to give you 1 Might, 1 Will, 1 Fate, 2 attacks, and 2 wounds. Defense 5 is nice, and Strength 4 is nice as well. A pretty rare sort of commodity here in the Haradrim forces, and a 5 value of 4 as well. So he's not too shabby for a character, but definitely once you start adding more characters to your army, he's really going to come into his own. Now, the last unit I want to talk about are the Watchers of Karna. These are really good duelist warriors. First of all, you can choose to have a base sword, or you can swap for twin blades or bow with poison arrows on them. They have, if they've got twin blades, 2 attacks each, which is really nice. Now, they've got the resistance to magic rule, they've got the hatred spirit rule as well. And the Watchers of Karna, they'll receive a +2 bonus to the courage test must they make for charging any enemy with the terror special rule. Additionally, Watchers of Karna receive a bonus of +2 to their courage when models with the blades of the dead special rule make strike against them. So they're really good at fighting the undead. Here's a sample army list that we've put together for you though. So first of all, we've got Silveradan, the Serpent Lord. We've chosen to make him the leader of our force, and he's also going to be on his armoured horse. Going along with him, we're going to have 4 Serpent Riders. These will provide some nice support for him. And then also 4 Serpent Guard as well. Their spears are just really good. They're good, solid fighters. I think for the extra points you're paying on top, that fight value of 4 is really going to make a nice difference. Now, Haradrim Taskmaster is going to be our second hero fortitude. He's nice and cheap, but he also, does provide a little bit for Silveradan, but he is a cheaper hero option. I think you're going to get more out of him going forward in the future. You should certainly swap him for other hero options around the same points cost if you want. So something like a Haradrim Chieftain, but he's got 5 Haradrim warriors with him. 3 of them have got bows with poison arrows. And then he's also got 2 Watchers of Karna with their twin blades as well. I think they're just really, really solid fighters. Now, this is a pretty fun sample army list. Like I said, you can swap that Taskmaster for a Chieftain if you want. He's just going to provide you with some nice support going forward. Now, if you've been playing with the Haradrim, with the Serpent Host, let us know how you've been going down in the comments below. And so that's the end of the video. We hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and drop a comment down below in the comment section letting us know what you enjoyed about the video. If you'd like to chat more with me and other members of our little community here at Sinful Gaming, we have a Discord server which has got a link down in the video's description where you can come chat with me about wargaming and indeed a ton of other stuff in the Discord as well. Now, if you'd like to help support the channel, the best ways to do so are down in the video's descriptions as well, either by going and joining Patreon or YouTube members, both linked in the video's description, or by grabbing some channel merch, either through our Ko-fi store or through Teespring. All of these are the best ways to help support the channel. If you'd like to do anything else and help support the channel, please reach out. We're always thankful for anyone who wants to help the channel. Thank you to our Patreon and YouTube members. We'd like to give you all a shout out for being such amazing supporters. So thank you to our Patreons, Christian Weir, Soren, Kenny Lyle, Outer and Shot First, Andrew Bowen, Nathan Fee, The Rising Ape, Cure Dynamic, Anthony B, JJ Austrian, Average Wargamer, Domir, Mark Harvey, James Cater, Bloobs, Benjamin Swallows, Red Martin, Kevin Bowman, and Iron Grinch, and to our YouTube members, Green Roots Gaming, Ronya, Lock Lorick, The Johnny84, David Ellsworth, Wolfric Nick, Broken Chef, Ariana Edwards, Revenar, Pink Nico Fire, Robin Mankiller, Monty's Tabletop, Terrain, John Castle, Davis Weir, and James South. And lastly, a special thanks to Lady Witchfox Art, who does all the amazing artwork for the channel. Couldn't do what we do without you. Thank you all once again for watching. Stay safe, stay well, and most of all, keep fighting that war against the grey. Ciao for now.